I don't know why I feel so fat. My body, my choice. And really what I want to say is that it's my life, my choice. And I'm going to make a choice to smoke a little doobage here because this might help me get through this conversation a little better. So let's see how I do on camera high. Wow, that's smooth. This smells good. Really good. I don't know how far should I go, do you think? I mean, I haven't smoked pot in so long. Should I take 2 hits? Should I take another hit and then let it burn out on its own and make sure that it's good? What do you think? Huh? One more? All right. I think that might be good. I'm gonna let me cough for a minute. I'll take one more hit. Maybe 2.
Can you feel a little love?
Who dictates what's legal and not legal? So alcohol, the worst fucking drug out there, and it's legal. And the commercials and the accessibility, and it's so much fun and it's so cool, so everybody can do it. And it's legal. Of course, you got to be to a certain age, but no, you don't, because I certainly was drinking when I was way underage, because yeah, it's cool. The influence from the outer world is huge as far as, it's cool to smoke cigarettes when you're a teenager. Maybe your dad or mom are smokers and you decide it's cool, you're going to smoke. Well, at some point you say, okay, I choose not to do this anymore because really, what's the point? You don't get anything off of it. I like that. I'm starting to feel a little bit. But now marijuana, it's not legal for so long and all of a sudden it's legal. Okay, who decides that, right? Think of all the people that have been in jail or prison for selling marijuana. Now it's legal. It should have been legal all along, and there's absolutely no reason that this. And I don't do well with these laws, 99% of them, because they're all just bullshit. They're all about control. So many rules, restrictions are put on us, what we can and cannot do. And when you think about being told you can't do something, the minute you're told you can't do it, you want to do it, right? It's like, no, I think I'll do that. The biggest subject for me is this whole abortion thing. I know it's one of those topics nobody is like, oh, you're pro this, anti this, whatever.
They're not pro-life. You know what they are? They're anti-woman. Simple as it gets. Anti-woman. They don't like them. They don't.
Never even should have, we never, as women, should have never been allowed to have abortions. We should have always been able to make that choice, period, because it isn't anybody else's business. It's anybody else's life. My life is not your life. It's not for anybody to dictate and decide how I choose to, what I choose to do. If I get pregnant and I was ignorant enough to not have protection, the man didn't have protection, and bam, I get pregnant, I will decide what I want to do, if I want to have the baby or not have the baby. It's not for anybody to make that decision. I don't give a shit. It's not my body, my choice. It's my life, my choice. I am not going to bring a kid into this world if I'm in a dysfunctional relationship with this man. I'm certainly not going to have a baby if I'm raped. I'm certainly not going to have a baby if I don't want a baby. If I want to have a baby, that's great. Then I make that choice and I'll have the child. And there's so many women that are pumping out kids like crazy, and you don't need to be having them, okay? You get pregnant for your 19th time, maybe you should have an abortion, maybe you need to be done. Oh, but then we have this whole thing. Well, you have to give birth to this child that you're not fit to be a parent, first of all, in the environment you're in or whatever, and you know that you're not gonna be a good parent. You know this kid's gonna have a shitty upbringing. So I'm gonna have it because everybody's telling me I can't not have it, which I'm not sure if that sounded proper. You gotta have it, we'll figure it out type thing, right? So you have the baby, and then, okay, just put it up for adoption. Oh, wow, and then there's a whole system, right? We got our adoption and our foster, and how many of these kids really turn out great? Bottom line is, if you want an abortion, get an abortion. Because I tell you what, saying that you can't have an abortion, these women are going to find a way to abort the child whether or not you like it. So anyway, I know it's a very sensitive subject talking about abortion, so we'll just leave it at that. Again, you know, in your life, you've got this life to live, you're going to do stupid shit, you're going to make mistakes. It's just, you know when you've had enough. And when they mandate and control on that level, and this is a big one with now I can't, my brain isn't working with this, with you know, fentanyl and oxycodone, the pain pills, okay? And they tell you how many they're gonna give you, and then you're not gonna get any more because everybody's getting so addicted to them. Well, then it becomes something that they're going to get, and they will find a way to get it for sure. But if it was something that it's like, sure, absolutely, we'll give you something for pain. If you still have pain, we'll repeat it. And I guess if the person's, you know, gets addicted, then that's on them too. I mean, they need to say, I need to back off. I no longer have pain, but I'm still popping the pills. But I still believe that you, within yourself, have to realize that, listen, man, I'm here this one time around. I'm gonna live my life my way and not be influenced by friends or family or by religious figures or by anything. Have no outward influence on your choices in life. You know what's not working for you. And when you know that, you just don't repeat the behavior, okay? But I go back to anybody telling me, or anybody, why is it so hard for us to think for ourselves, huh? Why can't we make our own decisions? You don't. It is not for anybody to tell me how I'm going to live my life. If I want to eat 10 pizzas in one night, which I just might have to do, then hey, you know, that's on me. You guys can sit back and tell me all day long that I shouldn't be doing something, but I am going to do what I choose to do. And if it turns out to be, oh, probably shouldn't have done that, well then, hey, hopefully you learn from it and you don't do it again. I mean, it's just really simple to me. Don't follow along, man. Live your own path, and whether it's popular or not, I'll travel kind of into like seatbelts. Biggest ones that pisses me off because, first of all, I know if I want to wear a seatbelt or not. I personally don't wear a seatbelt, and I don't. When I hop on the highway, I'll throw a seatbelt down. But outside of that, I'll never forget getting pulled over in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and this cop, man, they had it staked out too. The whole road is staked out with pigs, and he pulls me over, and I'm not anti-cops, but this guy was a pig, sorry. And he's like, it's for your safety. We care about you. We care about your safety. I'll blow it up your ass. You don't give a shit about me or my safety. You just want to give me a ticket so I can pay the fine or whatever. Money. You know, so no. I'll choose my life. Again, I get in an accident, I get killed. Well, hey, I guess I got that coming. Because this one's going to piss people off. But it's these First Amendment auditors. You know, I don't get it. I'm not comprehending the thinking with these First Amendment auditors. I think it started out like it was really not a bad thing. It was good that you were catching bullshit on camera with the cops, but it just got weird. I think it got to the point where, like, just for the hell of it, we're gonna push our First Amendment right and make sure that people know what our freedoms are, our freedom of speech. So they have this thing where they're like now going into post offices or, you know, Wendy's or Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, just any random place and just fucking with people.
You don't need to ask.
Why not?
Because it's a First Amendment right.
No, this is my privacy. You taking my
Well, you
privacy.
have no part to do with, sir.
I'm selling my video to Eli, and he sends it to Iraq. To Iraq.
Using a camera?
Why are you using a car? Well, that's the same sense you're making. You're using the car to drive, right?
Drive carefully, man.
I have the right, and I don't give a shit what you want. I'm gonna record whatever the fuck I want, and you, too bad. Get out of my face, motherfucker. This is my First Amendment right. I have the right to record on public streets You, my friend, have no privacy, so get the fuck over it. I have the right. Right. Wow, look at you. Look at you changing the world, going out and just fucking with people. Really? Just to bring up our First Amendment right that I do support, but not like that. Not like that. It's just stupid. It doesn't even accomplish anything. Piss off a bunch of people, throw it up on YouTube, and then get your hiss, right? That's what it's all about. It's all that it is. And you people are sucked into this shit. Woohoo, look at him fighting for our First Amendment rights. How about they step up when you really need to step up on something and not just go harass for no reason, just random people that feel like they too have some kind of right. But oh no, you're gonna put it right in their face. Nope, you have no rights. This is public property and public street, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want and have no respect for the other human being.
Are you filming me right now?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have my permission.
Oh, it's on for my safety.
Then we say, well, it's about educating the public. So the public now knows. Because everybody is such, we're all idiots except for these people that are going to go out and spread the word about, our rights. Like, okay, I really don't need you to educate me. Appreciate it. So now can you get the camera out of my fucking face? And then it escalates, and then they love that shit. They love it when it gets on fire and everybody's running around and getting all dramatic about it. Katie Kidman, I'm sorry, but she's an easy target, a very easy target. Parking, I mean, this one just kills me. It's just so ridiculous that she parks on a public street, and then and she's in a van, and she looks obviously a little suspicious, and people just come up and ask her what she's doing, and then she just goes off on them.
Because I see you've been here for a couple of days. I was want to make sure you're okay.
I'm all right.
You good?
Just taking a break.
All right.
Yeah. What about you?
I live right here.
Oh, you do?
Just want to make sure everybody's fine.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Fine.
What's up?
Not much.
What are you doing?
Just here.
This isn't a home place to live. You need to move your van. You can film me, that's fine.
I can what?
So you need to move your van. Go park somewhere else.
And
you
who?
can park over at Albertsons.
Who are you?
What's that? I live right here.
Well,
these are all our houses.
You don't own the street, so sorry.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get the law enforcement to come and tag your car, so we'll get towed in 72 hours.
Oh, well, that's nice of you.
Well, if you're willing to move your car, then we won't have to do that.
Well, you wouldn't have to do it if you were an American either, would you?
You don't have to do it with what?
If you were an American.
I weren't American. Okay.
If you were one.
Okay. Well, we would appreciate it if you
So
moved
go
your
ahead
car.
and call some thugs with guns and...
We would appreciate it if you'd move your van.
Why would it bother you if I did or didn't?
Because this is
Is your life that boring?
This is not a place to live.
That you don't have anything to do but monitor the sidewalk?
That I live here. Yeah, these are my home. We own these homes. We pay a lot of money.
Why don't
for
you
these
go
homes.
ahead and go live in it then?
We are living in it.
Okay then.
This is not a place to live.
You don't live here
Can't
on the
live on the
sidewalk.
streets.
You don't own the sidewalk and you don't tell me what to do.
Okay. That's fine.
You're a really strange guy.
I'm really strange.
You want to call yourself an American?
Are you an American?
I'm a human being. I'm a human being.
Okay.
I'm a child of
Please
God.
move your car because we're gonna have the deputies come over. And
You have a lot of nerve coming over here and telling me what to do, Jack.
Good.
Please.
I do have a lot of nerve.
You are dismissed.
I'm not dismissed anywhere.
You are dismissed outside of my window.
This is a public sidewalk.
Well, this isn't a public window.
Is it her job then to just go after regular people that are just doing their thing and that are curious about why a white van is sitting out front? Okay, well, it's a public street. I can sit wherever the fuck I want. I mean, I don't know. She's just one of the many. And I have yet to see one that really makes sense to me. I mean, of course, some of the cop ones are good, but we're talking where you see something and then you approach it and then you record it when you know something wrong is going down and then you record it. Of course, there's just so much division. So cops come out anymore, they're on guard big time. On a First Amendment order, running around, Anyway, I suppose I could go on and on about that. But I just, I think we can find better things to do, don't you think? Oh no, that's right. You guys just want to make money on YouTube. That's all you give a shit about. So just go do stupid shit. And unfortunately, too many people follow along with that. Too many people watch it and support it. You know, and all that does, of course, is get the ego. Just look at Trump. Praise it, worship it. Oh boy, I know firsthand. Seeing that, I think that might be like a little cult within itself, the First Amendment auditors. Yeah, I'm pretty much, yeah, put it on. Everything's cult. Everything's culty. It's just like the new thing, live in a world of cults. It's all. Government's a cult. Trumpism is a cult. Mormonism, let's see, I mean, on and on and on we could go with culty cults. Just be an individual, be you. And just fuck the rest. Don't join the groups, don't join the many. Stand alone. Oh, I hear Godsmack all of a sudden. I stand alone. I wish I could play copywritten music. And I'm gonna wander off on something else. Let's end it with another hit off the joint, because I think it was a creeper, because it got me going a little bit. And then it'll be probably the end of it. I don't mind getting high once in a while. I just think it's ridiculous, first of all, that it was ever illegal, and now it's legal, and now you don't hear really much about it because it's legal and everybody be smoking and having a good old time, and everybody just stoned all day long. And yeah, that's what it is. That's what these First Amendment auditors are. They're just stoned all day long. Hey, let's go fuck with the people at 7-Eleven. Why? I don't know. Let's just do it. Let's just see if they know their First Amendment rights. Let's challenge it. But isn't that private property? No, not really. I mean, because it's 7-Eleven. Yeah, but it's not private property? Oh, I don't know, but let's just do it anyway. We'll make them look stupid, and then we'll call them out on YouTube and just rip them to shit. Why? Because they're just a regular person walking out of 7-Eleven with their big gulp, weighing 300 pounds. Then you're going to get them on camera, and you're going to call them a Karen. Classic. It's some good shit. I'm going to have to go thank my neighbor on this one. All right, everybody. Now I'm going to take my stoned ass in the house and go take a nap.